Hey guys, I am back with another video. So I'm just going to get right into it and tell you my little speech as I get your cards out. Okay, Sagittarius. It's going to be a general reading. Okay, I'm just going to warn you now about the noise. Okay? You might hear some, you know, planes going by. I have the fan on. So I apologize in advance. All right, but it's a big world, Sagittarius. So just remember that it is general. If you're new, welcome to Casual Tarot. And this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Sagittarius, okay? Make your own choices. Okay, we have the Four of Cups sideways. Temperance in reverse. Oh, wow, okay. The Hierophant in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. You know, Sagittarius, sometimes things don't go our way. Sometimes, it's outside, forces. Sometimes it's our own decisions, okay? Let me see if the this way. That may be too bright. Okay. Um, but I feel like some of you might have been downgraded. Even if you were, I feel like not only were you downgraded maybe with money with the Nine of Pentacles here, it, it was something else. It was almost like something was missing all along. Okay, is what I'm sensing. And it's like you didn't know what to do. I think that you may have made some decisions you regret. I think that some of you may dwell on that a little. Okay, at the same time, I feel like you also, learned a lot. Okay. I kind of feel like some of you are in a funk. Okay, put it that way. Now, I do sense that something for some of you recently has happened that it changed your life. You're having a hard time understanding some things, okay? I do feel like you would have more of an understanding if you relaxed, okay? I feel like you kind of need to just let go of everything, okay? Just be still, clear your mind, even if you have to do it, a few times to get everything out of your mind. Practice it, because I feel like once you get all of those thoughts, because to me, that's why I'm sensing that you have all these thoughts in your mind that are cluttering, you will be able to see better, okay? Because, like I said, I feel like you learned a lot, but it's like something is clouding your, well, it's the clutter in your mind, okay? That's clouding your perception, your judgment. I do feel like some of you may even have a hard time meditating because of that. It's almost like, you can't release, you can't stay still, you can't stop thinking, you can't stop worrying. Um, and it's because of things that have happened, don't get me wrong. I just feel like you're going to a new path, and I I think that you're missing that. You're missing that you're no longer in that place. You're going to a new place. I feel like some of you may be very tense, okay? Some of you may even not feel good. I'm not a doctor, Sagittarius. I'm not a doctor. You do what you gotta do. If you don't feel good, whatever you feel you need to do. But that is what I'm sensing, that you may not feel good. You may feel tired. But it's more of lack of motivation is how I'm sensing, okay? Because of confusion, okay? It's because of confusion. Okay, so I feel like you kind of need to go with the flow. You need to balance with this temperance card, okay? And this is your card, Sagittarius, okay? This is your card, okay? So you're here in your reading, and you have that Hierophant. I feel like a lot of you are questioning different ideas, different ways of doing things. I think some of you might have looked up to the wrong people, okay? You may even have been carrying bad habits or like outdated beliefs, okay? And so you're a little confused as to what is what, you know? And for some of you, it's more spiritual where you're like, what is real, what's not real, that type of thing, okay? You may be confused in that way. Spirit may be speaking to you and you're like, questioning, am I losing my mind here? Am I, really sensing this? Am I really seeing what I'm seeing, in your mind's eye? Now, Sagittarius, as I said before, some of you may have had a downgrade or something, but this is a new start for you. Okay. I feel for some of you you think it's like you gotta take it slow. You gotta take it slow. I don't really sense that. Okay. I sense that it's more of your hesitation. Okay. He's ready to go. He's packed and ready to explore. Okay. He already made that decision, you know what I'm saying? I feel like some of you are definitely hesitating on something you have, whether it's a talent, an idea, gift, whatever. And I feel like you should really be exploring that, okay? Your bottom card is the Magician, upright. The top card, Two of Wands. It's about expanding, okay? It's time to expand. It's time to utilize those gifts, those tools, those talents, okay, that you have, your skills, okay, your knowledge, your wisdom, everything, everything. And use that to move forward, okay, and really explore. But I feel like it's in both ways, to what you want to do next, okay, to kind of build for the future, but also spiritually, okay. I feel like you should expand that way too. Um, and also, I feel like I need to tell you, understand that that's real because I think some of you are questioning whether you can really make things happen, put it that way. All right, and you can, okay, study, research, okay. I feel like part of you knows you can, but part of you is like still like, you know what I'm saying? You may even been searching for someone to kind of teach you things. Okay, just be careful who you get information from. You know what I'm saying? Go with your intuition, what you feel is right, true. Okay. Um, you broke free from a lot, Sagittarius. Okay, you sacrificed a lot. You broke free from a lot. The Hangman in reverse. Have the Devil in reverse. Habits, beliefs, a way of thinking, even maybe your routine. All right, so you're at a totally different place. So this little, what I said before, was more like a funk. It's really not anything that you can't truly like transform, okay, into something really good, something really successful, whether it's through projects, money, job, or spiritual, okay. So I feel like it's both. I feel like it's both. Hmm. Recently, there may have been an argument over money. For some, I kind of feel like it's money, but for others, I feel like it's more of someone just being selfish, like having selfish ways, is how I'm sensing it. All right. I kind of feel like, sometimes we get in situations where we know we're right, okay? But sometimes it's not best to engage or say things. It's better to protect ourselves than to really, um, confront things. You need to learn how to walk away, Sagittarius, okay? Because I feel like not only may have there been like little arguments that have happened, I feel like it can turn into something bigger if you feed it, put it that way, okay? I feel like you may be dealing with someone that is very self-centered, is how I'm sensing it, okay? They may even be materialistic too, okay? But I feel like they say things that irk you, all right? The problem is I feel like you're at a point where you had enough and it may trigger more drama because you can't, it's almost like you can't bite your tongue anymore, that type of thing. You can't bite your tongue anymore. Okay, I feel like you need to just pull it, okay? Because I feel like this person isn't ready to hear what you have to say, number one. Number two, I feel like it's more like you had enough. It's not like you're trying to really make them understand something. Okay, it's more like, you're on edge. You're just gonna, say whatever to. And I just feel like you need to be careful because it can turn into something worse. Okay. But I do feel like there may be someone fighting over something. All right. It could be money. It could even be like, I'm trying to find the word. It's like at the tip of my tongue. Privileges. Privileges. Okay, so it doesn't have to be something physical or material. You know what I'm saying? It could just be getting their way type of stuff. Okay, so just be careful with that, Sagittarius. All right. I feel like I need to tell you to be careful too, because meaning how you act, because I feel like there may be some competition between you and someone else. Okay. And like I said, it could just be that that person gets away with things or something like that. Or it could be that they recently, received something that, maybe you guys were arguing over. It could be at work. It could just be labor, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, I feel like there's some grudge here. Okay, there's some grudge here. So just be careful that you're not being led by your emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like they may have got away with something before, and you're like, oh no, you're not getting away with this again. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You look, the woman holding the coin. You know what I'm saying? Okay, for some of you, this can definitely be a work thing, money thing. But I have a feeling that, look, three, I'm sorry, I'm looking at them because there's three of them. The community, I'm thinking of the Three of Cups. The community in reverse. So maybe there's more people involved because I did feel like there is some competition going on here. Okay, but I do sense that you're part of it. Okay, so just check yourself a little. Don't be led, like I said, by your emotions. That happens or ego. Okay. You have financial constraints in reverse also. So again, as I said earlier, some of you did have a downgrade. Maybe, you had to look for a new job, maybe, whatever it is. It's not gonna last long. It's not gonna last long. Okay. All tied up in reverse is your bottom card, journey in reverse. So embrace this new path as I was saying earlier. Okay. Don't hold back. Use everything you've learned, everything you have, and move forward. But be careful around you though, okay? And of yourself. Just check yourself once in a while because I feel like you get angry sometimes, and that's what drives you. it's more of a tipping point type of thing. Okay. Maybe some of you have a little anger streak. Okay, the cow. Nourishment, abundance, asking and receiving. Asking and receiving is important because I kind of feel like there's an imbalance in labor in some way. That's why I said there may be people in competition here, be it work, be it at home, whatever. And I feel like, first of all, don't lower yourself, okay? Make sure there is always a balance, even with this temperance your card, balance, there has to be a flow, okay? For things to go smoothly, okay? But understand that this is, like I said, ending. You have this new path, nourish it, okay? And you will see how, successful you'll be and all that abundance coming in, Sagittarius. Your bottom card, independence, healthy boundaries. You do need to set those, okay? The cat. Because I feel like just people may make you feel a little off, okay? Honestly, for some of you, they may just like get under your skin type of thing, okay? And that connects with what I was saying earlier about not feeling well, okay? I feel like you should be putting up blocks, and even spiritually, you should, okay? Because you don't want to attract anything that is going to make you feel uneasy, right? And what I mean by anything, just anyone's energy, feeling uncomfortable or whatever. You want to always put some blocks up, okay? So I feel like you should do in both ways. Both ways. Your top card is wealth. Wealth, Sagittarius. See, there you go. And this is about, having things together, okay? Whether it's health, happiness, family, yes, money too. But it's not just about money, okay? It's being successful in all ways in life, okay? Money is not everything, okay? Um, Having fulfillment, having, a purpose, feeling connected, okay? Also untouchable. Also untouchable, because I kind of feel like some of you, like I said, you got to put those blocks up, because I feel like you should know, how can I put it? I feel like some of you reach a spiritual point where you know how to walk that line where you kind of untouchable in a way. Okay, what I mean by untouchable, meaning that you look at the bigger picture of every situation. You're not just looking at the surface. So it's hard to how can I put it? It's hard for people to get on your nerves. It's hard for people to get over on you because you're walking that line of awareness, okay? Um but I think when people nag at you, you kind of put that guard down and you get a little frustrated, okay? Um, but like I said, you reach that point of that's what I mean by untouchable, okay? Where it doesn't really phase you. So I feel like they want you to remember that and practice that those days where you're like, you know what I'm saying? Um, Keep walking on that level, okay? Because I just feel like people around you may be triggering you to forget that, okay? Right? Let's see what else. Actually, I apologize. I made your words wrong, Sagittarius. What I mean then by that, I was trying to stay within 20 minutes, but that's not happening. All right. Stop reminiscing over what you did or didn't do. I feel like that has to do with that Four of Cups because I kind of feel like some of you go over things in your head, like things that are no longer, you know what I'm saying, that are in the past, maybe choices you made, maybe people you let in, or people you allowed to do this and that. Even situations now, I feel like the more you hold on to it, the more you're not gonna really see all this potential in the path that you're on. Okay. Not only that, it's just gonna be, it would be very stressing. It would be very stressing. Let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. So be true to yourself and to others around you in a healthy way. Sagittarius, in a healthy way. Okay. Don't maybe you need to like go off for 5-10 minutes and then come back to the situation and plead your case or whatever. Um, but definitely say what's on your mind. Okay, because I feel like it's not really that you're wrong. It's the delivery. Okay. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Okay. So, as I said earlier, expand. And I feel like you guys are very creative. You should be tapping into that creativity and just go with it. All right. Start making it happen. There may even be some competition in that way in creativity because you do have the Empress and I was just pulling out cards. Um, there may even be competition in that way. Like maybe at work, someone's selling ideas. For some of you, it could have even been like you told someone you were gonna do something and then they went and did it. You know what I'm saying? And just be careful because I do sense a lot of competition here. Okay, whether it's business or personal. You know what I'm saying? Sagittarius. Let's see what else. Listen, that's that meditating stuff I was talking about earlier. I feel like you should really stay still and listen to spirit because you know that they're showing signs. Just listen, okay? Um, be more be more open in what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're feeling. Okay. Don't just brush it off. Okay. We have forgiveness. Okay. This is what I was talking about. You walk that line where you are looking at the higher picture. But sometimes situations just bring you down where you got to put up those blocks up again and you got to remember that who you're dealing with. Okay, you're dealing with people that may not understand, that may not know what you know. Maybe some people double cross you or being annoying or selfish or whatever, but everyone's human. They're living a human experience. They're learning, okay, and I just feel like they're trying to tell you to remember that. Okay, sometimes we are not here to teach certain people certain things, and I feel like just love them is how I'm sensing it. So maybe for some of you it's someone close to your family, you know what I'm saying, people around you that you expect more from, you know what I'm saying. So practice forgiveness, practice unconditional love. um you have also success. Okay, so those ideas, those projects, look, manifest, manifest, make them happen. Look, they want another one, divine timing. Okay, I feel like with this, it may be certain things. Some of you may be like rushing certain things or rushing certain spiritual levels. it takes time, okay, with everything. You plant that seed, you nurture it, you let it grow, okay? It will happen when it's supposed to, but then there's other things that you need to push, like this magician, make it happen, okay? Because the tools are already there. So, you know, definitely know the difference. Sagittarius, let me get your affirmation. Sagittarius. Okay, I guess they want you to have two. Today, caring for my energy is my first priority. Always, okay? Take a mental note of that, okay? Always a priority, okay? Take some time to balance, okay? My soul is infinite and divine. See, remember the bigger picture, okay? Remember the bigger picture. We're all energy. We're all light. We're all having a human experience, okay? Let me get you one more card. Princess, you can be your own knight, okay? No one needs to save you. You're very smart. You're very courageous. You're very wise, okay? Use all that to move forward, okay? To move forward. What's that page X? I feel like you're a little stuck in that way, you know, like well, it's a two of wands, you know, look at the world in his hands, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna make his mark. Oh, here he goes, okay? Go off. I feel like I said, I was just gonna say take a road trip, but I feel like some of you might just be doing that. Have fun, you know, be spontaneous, okay? Rediscover yourself. That spark, what lights your fire, Sagittarius, okay? Um, but you know the deal with other people, you know, always, you know, protect yourself, put up boundaries, but also, you know, practice forgiveness too, okay? Balance in that way, okay? So I kind of feel like be stern, but have mercy too, and check yourself when you need to, okay? Um, because I feel like I said, there's some kind of competition thing going on here. And I feel like there may be times you kind of shouldn't really bother, but you do. Right. But anyway, that is your reading. I hope it helps in some way, and good luck.